So the Yokohama Geolandar AT-XD, I've had them for about a year and a half since my initial review. I put about 15,000 miles on them or so let's get into it. Someone in the comments of my first video called my truck a maw crawler. Still not really 100% sure what that means, but first thing we're gonna cover is towing. So I usually don't haul too heavy with this truck. Usually about 10 to 12,000 pounds is the max. I have a 24-foot 10K bumper pull flatbed trailer that I haul and a 2-stall gooseneck horse trailer that I haul around from time to time. I run the tires at about 50 PSI. Whenever I have the trailers hooked up, I bump it up to about 55, and that seems to ride very well. And driving the truck without a trailer, the tires handle great. I haven't had any traction issues whatsoever. And even when I have the trailers loaded down, they still handle great. They don't walk down the highway. There's no jumping, nothing. They ride very smooth. And I showed you on my first video, the tread on these tires has a lot of siping, which helps them handle very well in the rain, I thought. And I've driven through a lot of rain, and these tires maintain great traction on the wet roads. Another type of terrain I was really surprised I got to test out was snow and ice. So we got about 8 inches of snow here in the Florida Panhandle, and the first thing I did was take the tires out for a spin. Now, I don't have the most experience driving in snow and ice, but these tires did great. I didn't have any issues. Granted, the truck is pretty heavy, and I had it in four-wheel drive most of the time just to make sure I didn't drive off in the ditch or anything. But they did great overall. I didn't have any trouble whatsoever getting around where I needed to go. So I don't beat my stuff up in the mud on the weekends. I don't do mud drags or anything like that, but I do have to drive through some muddy pastures and back roads from time to time. Driving through this pasture, I got quite a bit of mud on the tires. It's black dirt, so it cakes up pretty quick, but the tread blocks cleared it out great, and I've had no worries about getting stuck anywhere I've been so far. One thing I did notice is that they do like to pick up rocks, and the shoulder lugs especially can pick up some pretty big rocks and fling them out, but that's not really an uncommon thing for, aggressive all-terrains and mud tires. So another quick thing I want to mention is the tread wear. So 15,000 miles, they really look almost like they haven't worn at all. There's still a pretty good amount of tread left. They've worn evenly. I've had them balanced and rotated 3 times. Once when I initially got them, once after the first, I think 4 months, and then 6 months after that. And they balance well. The wear's been even, so that I'm very satisfied with. I did get a massive nail in one of them, discount tire, put a patch plug in it, and that was several months ago. It was the end of last year, and I have had 0 issues with them since. And you'll notice in this next clip driving down the highway that they do produce a moderate amount of road noise, which really isn't uncommon for more aggressive all-terrains and mud tires, and the truck's loud anyway, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But overall, I would highly recommend these tires. They're a great deal, especially for the price point. You get a solid tire that has great traction, it rides smooth, they hold their balance well, and the tread life seems to be pretty great. Even after the 15,000 miles or so I put on them, they haven't worn hardly any. But let me know what you think. Drop a comment, drop a like, or if you have any questions or concerns, let me know, and I'll do the best I can to answer them.